Imagine a routine async update. Someone flips a feature flag, and overnight, a set of customers are charged twice because the UI promised immediacy while the backend quietly retried. It looks like a bug, but it's actually a mismatch between how systems settle and how people expect them to behave. Today, the consistency mode compact, a one-line contract you attach to every change that declares the consistency model, the user expectation, the idempotency rule, and the compensation plan. This single habit prevents invisible drift. Make your next move count.
That image is painfully familiar. Teams ship velocity and promise immediacy, then discover the tail risk later. The compact is a simple nudge. Make the decision explicit so downstream systems and customers aren't surprised.
Core insight in one line. Many production surprises aren't bugs, they are expectation mismatches. Choosing a consistency mode, strong, eventual, or compensating, changes the product contract, engineering patterns, and operational playbooks. The trade-off is always latency versus correctness versus reversibility. Pick the triad you want and make it visible.
Quick translation for leaders. If you need immediate correctness for billing or funds, choose strong. If you accept eventual outcomes to favor throughput, choose eventual and fence reads appropriately. If you must move fast but accept risk, choose compensating and design the rewind or UX apologies up front.
Now, the compact itself, this is paste ready. The token format, change ID, mode, strong, eventual, compensating, user expectation, idempotency rule, compensation action, owner. For each change, you publish one token and a one-line provenance field listing the top 2 likely consumers. 3 examples you can copy.
Example 1. CHG8421. Strong. Customer charges reflect final balance within 200 milliseconds. Strict DB transaction plus idempotency key per payment. Immediate rollback and refund via queued compensator. Payments team.
Example 2. CHG8470. Eventual. Confirmation message may update within 5 to 30 seconds. Duplicate notification possible, but final state converges. Read fences plus versioned writes. Dedupe notification pipeline and reconcile job. Messaging platform owner.
Example 3. And this one's important for agentic automations. CHG8533. Compensating. Assistant may suggest an action that can later be reconciled. Users should review before commit. Idempotent action tokens plus preview mode. Offer single-click undo and provenance lines for replay. AI ops owner.
Mode deep dive. When to choose each. Strong. Use when the cost of divergence is high. Payments. Inventory. Regulatory state. Implementation requires transactions or orchestrated 2-phase commits and strict idempotency keys. It costs latency and coordination, but buys correctness.
Eventual consistency is the workhorse for scale. Caches, feeds, many notifications. Design fences, shadow reads, version checks, visibility staging, and be explicit about the user promise. A visible processing state is better than a silent inconsistency.
Compensating is a deliberate design choice, not a patch. Choose it when you need reversible velocity, log actions with provenance, provide a minimal replay or undo path, and attach ownership. Critically, treat compensations as controlled features, with limited frequency and a follow-up to convert to a stronger solution if it becomes common.
3 enforcement primitives you can apply immediately. 1. Cheap fences, shadow reads, staged visibility, or a small delay on publicizing state. 2. Idempotent APIs. Require an idempotency key. Validate it in CI with a checklist. 3. Ship a compensating UX snippet and a rollback leash. So if sentinels detect drift, a human or automated compensator can act cleanly.
Operationally, add a small CI gate that checks for an idempotency header or dedupe key in the changed endpoints.
Add a provenance field blocking merge until the top 2 consumers are acknowledged. These are low-friction but high-leverage controls. Clarity is leverage.
For teams using agentic or AI-driven automations, 2 constrained prompts are useful. Prompt A: ingest recent logs and ask the assistant to list likely consumers and sensitive bindings, tables, queues, downstream services. Prompt B: generate a 1-sentence compensation message for users and a minimal replay script that includes provenance lines for audit. Use both as part of your compact publishing flow.
Finally, the 7-day pilot I want you to run. Day 0, pick one near change, attach the consistency mode compact token with provenance. Run a 48-hour divergence probe. Sentinels watch for mismatches between promised and observed state. If a sentinel trips, execute the named compensating action within your leash window, record the incident, and within 7 days escalate to convert the temporary fix into a durable control or a stronger consistency choice.
A practical tip: limit compensating moves to a named owner and one single-click UX flow for the user-facing compensation. That prevents compensation from becoming a permanent bandage and gives you measurable follow-up work.
Wrap up. Attach a consistency mode compact to tonight's change. Publish the token, run the 48-hour probe, and commit to the 7-day follow-up. Small habit, big reduce in invisible failures. Clarity is leverage. Stay disciplined.
If you want the paste-ready token templates and the idempotency checklist we mentioned, check the show notes and copy them into your next PR template. Patterns create power.
Subscribe for daily intelligence and tactical briefings. Attach a consistency mode compact to one change tonight. And as always, stay agentic.